Okay, hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is June 18th, Tuesday, 2024. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So, I want to talk about a dream that I had last night. One of the dreams. And in the dream, I was in a building and I was walking down a hallway, and in the hallway it had a lock. So I was walking down the hallway and then there was like this door, and on the door there was like a lock, but it was a very, very simple lock. And I'm getting the feeling that had I had this dream before, I would not have been able to open the door. That's how I'm seeing it as. Alright, but I had this dream and it had a lock on the door, but the lock on the door was like as if the lock was inside. Like, you know how like when you go home and you lock your doors, the lock is on the inside, right? Not the outside. So that right there also tells me that this door is like a representation of going deep within yourself, right? Going further in, going deep within. And it was a very simple lock. It was just like one of those turning locks. So I unlocked it and I opened the door and I walked in. And when I walked in, it was like a whole different section and of like hallways. And a couple of the hallways looked like the one hallway straight ahead me. It looked dimmed and dark. And like the floors were ripped up. Part of the ceilings were ripped up. And I'm asking, like, yo, is this abandoned? Has this been abandoned? But in the back of my mind, I heard, no, we're going through renovations, right? So at first glance, it looked abandoned, like it had just been like let go and unkempt and neglected and like a broken down building. And I was like, yo, is this abandoned? But then that's when I heard that. I was like, no, we're going through renovation. So you could be working with your ancestors or working with yourself or the Most High or whomever, whatever, to like really, really go deep within yourself and figure out why things are the way they are, how things operate, how things work. Like you're really, really traveling deep within yourself, right? So I looked it up online too, and it says that this dream symbolizes a need for change or improvement in your life. It may indicate that you're ready to make some changes in your personal or professional life. Renovation can also represent a desire to start fresh or to let go of the past. Think about what areas of your life need improvement or change. So yeah, that's what you're doing, right? So it's kind of like you could also be going deep within yourself to areas where you may have like not even thought to look through, or may have like forgotten, may have avoided, may have not wanted to look at or acknowledge, or whatever the case it is. Because when I looked at it, I was like, yo, has this been is this abandoned, right? Like this doesn't look good. But when you're renovating a building, it's not gonna look good while it's being renovated, because you got to tear down the walls, you got to rip up the floors, you got to fix the pipes, you got to fix the lighting, the electric, and blah blah blah. So it's not gonna look good while it's renovating. If anything, when you're renovating a building, it looks worse than 9 out of 10 times. A building that's being renovated is going to look way worse than it probably did when it looked good, but you could tell like it needed some work done. So when you're doing all that work to the building, a house, a business, a car, a building, whatever, because you got to take everything out, right, and fix the tweaks and the pipes and the electricity and the flooring and the ceiling and the walls and whatever, right? You got to really take things apart. So it's gonna look bad, really bad, right? So, but I was like, no, that's what I heard. We're going through renovation. So you're really, really cleaning up house, right? Like the inside. So that's great, collective. You know, you're really doing the work. And I was outside. I had another dream, right? And this dream I had was, all right, so I'm going back and forth, sorry. Let me look this thing up real quick. So before I had that dream, I had a dream that I was running outside and it was like really, really sunshine and like the grass was super, super green. And I had ran past a New Guinea fowl and it like, we made eye contact, like it was just looking at me and I was looking at it. And I just kept running. But it was like, I was just like running like, ha ha ha, like just like frolicking in the wind kind of running. So if you don't know what a guinea fowl is, I'll put it on my community board. It's a bird. It's a kind of bird, right? So these birds are one of the oldest of the gallinaceous birds, endemic to Africa. So I looked it up and it said something about how the New Guinea fowl represents like freedom. Dreaming of a guinea fowl is usually a sign of contentment and good fortune. Very nice. Yeah, so there's something lurking too. There's something about a lurker around you. But I'm not gonna get into that dream because that dream was, I don't know, it was not a good dream. There's like, I'm not gonna get into that dream. Because it also says you should be observant of your surroundings and for you to pay more attentive to your intuition. Native Americans tribes saw them as great protectors. A single feather would bring comfort and protection to a warrior. Everywhere the guinea hen has gone, she has been recognized for her willingness to stay alert, work hard, and confront danger. Alright, so there's going to be something that you're going to have to confront at some point. And that's the only reason why that's even coming up is because of how much of like renovations that you're doing within inside of yourself. So this could even be something that you're going to have to confront within yourself, or because you're cleaning up so much within inside of yourself, you're cleaning out things. This could be something on the outside, like another person, another entity, a spirit, a demon, or whatever the case it is. The time is going to be coming for you to have to confront something. So alright, so I'm going to start pulling cards now. Okay. I feel like I'm getting yelled at. There's a man who's not comfortable being a man and wants to be a woman. Just because he's not comfortable being a man. But I don't want to do a reading on that because this, in my dream, the man had like issues with going to the bathroom. Like he wore diapers. Depends would be the word. Depends, right? Like he's not comfortable being a man and feels like being a woman would be easier. Not because of, like, you know, he truly feels that he is a woman, right? It's nothing about respect to the transgender community. That's not, it's to this particular masculine. It's, he just doesn't want to be a man because he truly feels like it would be easier for him to be her, right? And they also have, like, issues going to the bathroom, so they wear Depends. But I'm not gonna read up on that because that is a very, like, there's something very dirty about that energy. All right, so yeah, let me move on. So back to you, collective, right? Renovating, 144, back on track. All right, cleaning house. Wow, this card hardly ever comes out. Graveyard. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity.
Mama.
Hold on. I just saw 11:55, by the way.
What?
Okay, so it says, Graveyard, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. Peace of knowing no end. So I'm actually going to read this card just because of how seldom I get it. Okay, my sweetheart. Okay. But I feel like with the whole renovating thing, you know that, like, that's a never-ending process, right? And once you come to terms with, like, that, you're gonna be fine, right? It's just like, okay, another thing that I have to work on, right? I'm also hearing that you're gonna have to, when it comes to doing, like, renovation work within yourself, like, right? You're going to need the patience of Job. You know how God put Job through trial after trial after trial after trial after trial? That's kind of like you constantly having to clean up house, right? It's just like a never-ending process. And, like, once you accept that and come to terms with that, it's just easier for you to just be like, okay, whatever, right? But I'm going to read this card too. There's something about 1995 and 1996. Or someone could be born in 1995 or 1996. Anyways, right. So I have it right here. See? Many see a graveyard as a symbol of mortality. It collects the tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But a graveyard is a place of serenity where souls can find peace and stillness beyond the harsh realities of living. There is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half-life, neither dead nor alive. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the full, focused on the things that didn't matter, and holding on to the resentment. So there's this thing about ghosts that they're okay. I'm not gonna get off track. All right. The graveyard card will help you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. Take control over the one thing you can change, yourself. The situation you're inquiring about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. So, with that being said, the powers that be have taken over. So, in the beginning of the reading, I talked about how you're getting help with your renovations. Because I was like, yo, is this abandoned? And then I heard we're going through renovations. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. Yeah, so there I keep getting the phrase cleaning out house, all right? So whatever this is for you, collective, it's supposed to bring in a bright new beginning. That's what it says, right? And I feel like this is only happening because you've been doing this diligently. This is like, it's not like, oh, why do I feel this way? Okay, good. I'm done doing the inner work for like the next 2 months. No, you have to constantly do this. This is good. This is really good. I feel like with all of these women here on this stone here, this tombstone here, I feel like that could be versions of yourself that you just had to like get rid of. So I feel like that's symbolic of like death coming for your past selves that are no longer needed. I feel like that version of you that was in survival mode. I just saw 1800. That version of you, and these dates are dated in 1800 in this card. Like it says 1895. Well, hold on, let me show you. It says 1895 and 1896. Can you see that? But I feel like it's kind of like if you were in survivor mode, you don't have to be in survivor mode anymore. So that death came for that one. If you were in a traumatic state of being, death came for that one. Like it's like these versions of you. If you had an addictive personality, that's no more. So death came for that one. It's really like a lot of versions of yourself that are no longer needed. We have mature woman on the upright. So you could be this mature woman, or alright, there's like mad shit. I feel like with the hairs, there is something flowing for you because you're constantly doing the work. In yesterday's reading, I talked about a flow, like something that's just constantly flowing for you, that's not going to end. That was like the whole basis of that reading yesterday. Like, your magic is flowing, your abundance is flowing, your love is flowing, just so many things are flowing for you, and that's not going to end. There is a danger, however, around you that you're gonna have to like face at some point. It's that masculine that, I don't know, wants to be you because it's easy to be you. Or like a woman, like he wants to be a woman because it's easy. That is like hovering around my reading right now. You have false person upright. This is a person whoever this person is, they're gonna spend, I mean, I don't want to say they're gonna, because there's always a chance, but this is somebody who would spend eternity not being themselves. And I'm saying eternity because of the number 8 there, right? They would, I don't know, they're just, I don't know, they have like an identity issue. Like, they just don't know who they are or what they are. What happened? Hold on. 22, by the way. 22, 23. Yeah, she's so smart. She goes, uh-oh, I poo-poo. So, okay, this is weird because, oh, that's why. Okay, so here's the thing with the New Guinea fowl, right? You could be so focused on like your inner work and cleaning house and blah 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 blah, right? So you're so focused on that. There's like a growing threat around you. It's this person, right? So while you're definitely on the right track, doing what you have to do, like, let me lower this down. Yeah, I feel like that's good. So like while you're on the right track of cleaning house and renovating your insides, your mind, body, soul, spirit, blah blah blah, right, and doing what you have to do and focus on yourself, and there's this false person around you, but in my dream, like, I know who they are. I saw them and I saw what they were doing. So I feel like that's why with the New Guinea fowl, it said like you're happy, you're content, blah, 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 but you also still need to like be attentive to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you something. So you could be focused on this, like with that whole graveyard energy, you're focused on that, but like subconsciously, or like you're getting messages, you're picking up something around you. It's that there's like some weird person around you that's like lurking around you. So we have mature woman upright again. So I'm saying again because when I split the deck, she came out. So you could be this mature woman, or you're just seen as a mature woman. So this is what you're doing. You could also have the wisdom of a mature woman. Also, she's kind of dressed like the 1800s too. And what these tombstones are 1895, 1896. Wow. 1895, 1896? That's like a year. That's like a baby. That's a baby. It says beloved daughter. Despair on the bottom of the deck. That's crazy too, because there is a man that's behind this woman and he's got a mask. And he's like watching her. In the dream, it was a man. It was a man who's like wearing Depends. Depends are like diapers. And he had issues using the bathroom and stuff like that. He just doesn't like who he is, doesn't want to be who he is. It's easier to be other people or toil and labor. What the fuck is going on? Unexpected income. So you, all your hard work, collective, you're about to be getting some unexpected income. So by you cleaning up and blah, 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 you're doing the work. There's a cat too behind her. Cats are really good when it comes to like their intuition and their instincts. So you really need to like do what you're doing, right? Keep doing that, but at the same time, like really, like your intuition, your instincts are still on high alert, and it's like getting more like on high alert around a specific person. I'm also getting official person reverse. I'm also getting like the more you clean yourself up on the inside, like the more clean you are, like the easier it is for you to notice like their dirtiness inside of others. You could be like ascended from like royalty or something, or like your birthright or your bloodline, or like you're getting something that's rightfully yours. So you could So you know how like babies, people say that babies are like born innocent and like pure and things like that, right? So things could have happened where you were like people deliberately made you unclean or traumatized or whatever, right? So you're cleaning all of that out. You were never meant to be in that survival state or traumatic state or PTSD or have uncleanliness within you. You were never meant to be that way or have that way. So the more you clean that out, the more you do that, the more you're able to like step into your rightful place and get what's rightfully yours and blah 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 blah. All right. So that's that. Then there's this false person around you that they like wear masks, and I feel like when not like physical masks, like they just one day they're this and one day they're that and one day they're this and one day they're that, and that person is like I don't know, like the cleaner you get, the more this person is like coming towards you. Occupation reverse. This person doesn't do anything. They don't have any skills or or hobbies, or like main male reverse. This is a man. Main male reverse. This is a man. Wealthy man on the fence. This person could be lying about their finances. I'm also getting that if they don't like actually wear Depends, they just have like a really shitty attitude, really shitty behavior. Like they're just an awful person. They don't have a job. They lie about their finances. They don't want to be who they are. They don't like who they are. They don't know how to make things. Like this is somebody who like, I don't know, like there's something very dirty. Like their environment could be dirty or like filthy. Or this is just how their spirit is. It's like unclean, dirty, filthy. But it's like the more you clean up, the more work that you put into yourself, the more an unexpected income too. It doesn't have to be finances. It could just be like love, abundance, things like that, right? You're getting blessings upon blessings, right? Wisdom, courage, acknowledgement, blah, 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 right? The more you are in this energy, it's like this person is seeing that, and it's like they want to get closer to you and closer to you and closer to you, right? But had you not been cleaning yourself up, and had you not been going within, and it's, you see how there's this white background? It's like a blank canvas. That's kind of what I was getting with the whole baby, because babies are seen as pure innocent. They're like blank canvases. They're new to the world. It's not until the world like introduces themselves, then that's, you know. So it's kind of like, even though the world may introduced itself to you, you were able to kind of clear all that out, and now you're practically like a blank canvas again, as if you were a baby. And it's like this person, they want to come in and paint all over your canvas with some dirty, dark, black paint. They want to dirty up your canvas with their influence, their ways, their whatever. It's like they see this blank canvas, and it's like for them it's an opportunity for them to like influence or paint on it, or like, wow, this is a blank canvas, let me put my ideas, let me paint on this, let me do whatever I can and whatever I want on this blank canvas. It's like they see you being this blank canvas, they're seeing that as an opportunity for them. Fresh, new, and impressionable, right? So that's another thing too. They could be thinking that your clean canvas is like, I don't know, like an open door. Like they think that you're now impressionable for like whomever to like paint on, or like it's an invitation for anybody to just come in and paint on. That's not true. But they see that as that. Or like they see that you're so clean and like a blank canvas. Like I feel like they want that for themselves. There's something like untouched about your canvas, right? Like this could be your divinity. This could be like your insides. Like my chest was just hurting just now. It's like this person, they want to be seen as clean and pure and like untouched. Something could have happened to this person, or they have like trauma or something. I don't know what is going on, but this person, they truly feel like it's just like they just want your canvas. They'd rather, if they can't take your canvas, then they want to be able to paint on your canvas. This is very, very dirty energy coming from this man. And I feel like with wealthy man on the fence, this man is just stuck. Like his finances are stuck. That's because he's not, I don't know, doing what he's supposed to be doing with occupation reversed. Alright, let me get like 2 more and then I'm gonna change it. I feel like this is somebody who, no matter how many showers they take, they still look dirty. You know? You ever see somebody and they look dirty, whatever, and then, you know, they go shower and they come out the shower, did you even shower? Like, they don't, like, they could have even used soap and all that, right? But I feel like, I don't know, it could literally just be like their spirit is just so dirty, like it shows on their body. I don't know how to explain that, but hopefully like that makes sense. But like, you ever just see somebody and they take a shower and they come out the shower and they could have used soap and shampoo, but they still look dirty? It's this person. It doesn't matter how many showers they take, they still look dirty. Like, sudden wealth reverse. So we have sudden wealth reverse, and then we have on top of unexpected income. Yeah, this person wants to take something from you, or they're trying to take something from you. It could be, and then we have 777 luck. We have 11 intuition, coins. Yesterday I was coming home and I just smelled like, out of nowhere, like just trash, like just straight trash from like a garbage dump. Like, you know, like when a garbage truck passes by and it leaves like fumes and it smells like trash. Like, that's what I smelled out of nowhere. It just smelled like trash. Anyways, this person, they want to take whatever is coming for you or whatever you have, they want to take it away. Also, side note, there was a woman that did a lot to get money. She's not getting that money. That's a whole side note, alright? Honestly, these two people could be in cahoots. This dirty ass man and then this mature woman around you that's trying to do the most to get money. She's not getting that money. So if this dirty man was in cahoots with a mature woman to get money, all this man had to do was just dirty your canvas up. But that's not happening. That did not happen. So not only does he not get this money, but you, this mature, not you collective, but this mature woman, she doesn't get the money either. Nobody gets the money. These two people don't get the money. Instead, what happens is you get your money. You get what's rightfully yours. This could be finances, an inheritance, a title, recognition, apologies.
Mama?
Yes, my love.
Where's left?
You gotta check your room. All right.
Where's Tacket?
Privileged lady. It's charging, baby. So this is you, privileged lady. This is weird. I mean, it's not weird. Yes, baby. You want the okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm good now. Okay. You know what, too? Because I said something about something with your bloodline or your royalty or whatever like that, and there's this privileged lady. So you're always meant to have something or be something, or like someone could have tried to strip your title away from you. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing immortal bone. So these people or this man could have been trying to take away your immortal bone. Like, this man's time is very limited. Your time is not. You're like essentially like an immortal being. You're like divine. You know how like gods and goddesses and like immortal beings. Hold on. They can like, they're immortal. They don't really ever age either. So this privileged lady is very young in age as well. Hold on. All right. Let me hurry up and finish this so I can get going. I secretly love you. So somebody secretly loves you, collective. You have the letter G on the bottom of the deck. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. There's a gold digger that secretly loves you. Attacking your root chakra. So this mature woman could be a gold digger, or this wealthy man on the fence could be a gold digger. I feel like the reason why this wealthy man is on the fence is because he was so sure that he would be able to like splatter all over your canvas, that paint all over your canvas, to like take away a title or take away a status or nobility or royalty or divinity from you. Root chakra, that's like more so when your root chakra is blocked, right, that's like you're insecure, aggressive, restless, you tend to have a poverty mindset, and you're sexually loose. But that's not what's going on, because you've been cleaning out house, like you've been doing the work, right? So you're not insecure, you're standing in your power with privileged lady upright. You're not aggressive. A privileged lady is not really seen as someone who's aggressive. They're like demure, very kind, very sweet, caring, right? Gentle. You don't have a poverty mindset. And you're not sexually loose. So when it's not blocked, you're physically active, you're responsible, you care about yourself, self-care, self-reliant, and you're optimistic. feel like I have to burp a lot now. This mature woman or this fake man that is around you, it's interesting because this fake man that is around you, they secretly love you, right? Not only that, but they also secretly love these things, that you're physically active, you're responsible, you care about yourself, you can, like, you're self-reliant, very independent, and you're very optimistic, you're a happy person, or you have a healthy view of life, right? The way you view life is not dark and gloomy and woe is me and this sucks and bad days, and it's never really like that for you. And I feel like this person, they feed off of that. They like that, right? And the more clean that you are within yourself, the more renovations that you do within yourself, it's like the more these things get stronger and stronger, and it's like they love that. All right. False person came out again. On top of false person. This person is like super, super fake. They're not a good person. Look. Magic, hex, curse has backfired. Crimes of passion. So this person could have been... It's weird because as they love you, they're also trying to do the most to betray you. So it's like this person loves you, but it could be that very same love that they have for you that's causing them to like betray you in a way where you would think this person actually hates you, right? So it's like they love you and they hate you. Like this person, they cannot do something to like strip something away from you, take away your title, take away your divinity, take away your abundance, the love that you have for yourself, how you care about yourself. There's nothing that this person can do or has done that is going to change anything for you because the renovations are still ongoing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not... That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something very dark and twisted about this person because it's like you're doing the most to hurt someone that you claim you love or like you have love for, but you're still trying to betray them. Like, that's so... They sent to monitor, rebuke and pray, don't be fooled. Yeah. Alright. So there's like a monitor spirit around you. So you could be seeing flies around you. Just kill the flies. That's it. Just put an end to that, right? So this person could be sending monitor spirits around you. It could be this mature woman who sent this dark man around you to monitor you, to be a monitor spirit. Also flies. It's just to see what they can do to strip something away from you that's coming for you. Kind of like in a way to like take away your immortal bone. The letter T, I feel like time is up for these people, and I don't know, they just don't have enough time to do what they were trying to do or what they want to do. Their time is up. Their time is very limited. So it's kind of like, I don't know, the things that they're trying to achieve in their life is impossible with the time that they were given compared to you, someone who's like practically immortal, right? Like, you know how there are those actors and actresses that can play the role of a 20-year-old for like 20, 30 years because they just always look like they're 20 years old? It's something like that. Ugh, committed fraud, no remorse. So this mature woman and this fake man around you, they committed some sort of fraud. They worked hard at this to get some money from you or some sort of title as well. They're not getting it. I feel like I'm getting tired of this reading. V. They wanted some sort of victory. The letter V on the bottom of the deck. They're not getting that victory. Alright, let me get some tarot so I can move on and close the reading. Alright. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Wands reverse on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting a couple things because of that Eight of Wands reverse on the bottom of the deck. There was some sort of investment made, or like these two people tried to invest into something to get something from you. This fake man and this mature woman. So this woman could be older than this man. It's like they thought this would be a great investment to work to take something from you, but it's not happening. That didn't work. And with the Eight of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck, it's like they're blocked from trying to take something that's not even theirs. And this man is like blocked from trying to like dirty up your canvas. This woman is blocked from this sudden wealth. I also feel like for some reason, I'm also getting that this sudden wealth in reverse, it's like she was trying to get like age or everlasting beauty or everlasting youth or something like that. So it's like she wanted your beauty and your youth, and she used this man to take that from you. But this man ended up falling for you, but was still betraying you for this mature woman. Or this woman had some weird thing against your youth and your beauty. So I'm getting a Sagittarius and an Aries. I'm getting like two fire signs. Like this mature woman could be a Sagittarius and the false man could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be though. Why is this card sticking out? Victory. I feel like they both presented to you with something that seemed good, right? But at the end of the day, what you did was you held on to your coin, because you see how she's still holding on to her one last coin, right? It's like that's that coin that they needed, but you held on to it. All right. Ten of Wands. So now they're living in a life of burdens. They have a life of burdens now. By doing this to you, it's just causing more and more burdens to them. Like, why are you trying to bother a privileged lady? Like, why? That is so, I don't know. And it really had to do because this mature woman, it was her idea. All because she was like jealous and felt some type of way about your beauty and your youth and your this and your that, and like, I don't know. But it just made things worse for the both of them. So now they have more burdens to carry. And the thing is too, there's something about not being able to carry these burdens the way they would. It's like they have all these burdens, right? And if they were able to carry them a certain way, these burdens would be easier for them. But they can't carry these burdens a certain way. It's like they have to carry these burdens the most difficult way ever. It's kind of like taking the long way home, right? Because there's an accident at the shortcut route. And so now, and on top of that, they have to use a bathroom, and on top of that, they're hungry, and on top of that, and on top of that, and on top of that, it's like raining or like super hot, and like they have to take the long way home versus taking the shortcut. It's like they tried to use you to take a shortcut, and it just made it worse for themselves. And now they have to take the long way around, right? And on top of that, they're hungry, they're tired, like they're uncomfortable, they're stressed out. And Empress. The Empress came out upright. They tried to do this to an Empress privileged lady. Like, leave me alone. So yeah, this Empress privileged lady, that's you, collective, who is in this graveyard energy, like you have peace knowing that the more work that you do, the work is never ending. Because of that, you're always in this fertility, abundant energy, right? You could be a mother, or you're just very like fertile, spiritually fertile. They just did the most out of like, it's really this mature woman. She did the most out of jealousy. So the monitor that she sent was this young man. Also, if she promised him money, he's still like, where's the money? You promised me money. Where's the money? Like, he still doesn't get the money. He still doesn't have whatever she promised him. I picked this up before. 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck upright with the King of Pentacles upright. So there's a King of Pentacles upright around you that's going to help you move on from this, or wants to help you move on from this situation. This King of Pentacles could also see what's going on or have an idea of what's going on and is just moving past the situation. It's like a hidden ally or something of yours. All right? Ace of Cups upright. Knight of Pentacles upright. So there's something that's slowly growing. There's something that's like, there's a love that's growing. This love, it's taking its time. You cannot rush this. Yeah, 2 of Cups upright. There's a partnership, a love, a new beginning that's slowly growing. But what or whom? Justice. So it's only like fair and right for you to have like a divine partnership, a divine union, to have this love. You are the Empress, privileged lady. This is something that's supposed to be yours. This is what's coming in for you. 5 of Pentacles upright came out as well. So it's essentially like you and your person, you're going to be like moving away from people, places, things. I feel like you're gonna, whoever you're gonna end up with, Empress, there's a lot of people that are gonna be left out in the cold from this partnership, this union. Or they're gonna feel like it's not fair, or like something's being taken away from them. We have the World on the Fence. Am I recording? Oh my gosh, I am. Okay, good. The World on the Fence. Someone is not, there's like a group of people that's not trying to like end a cycle. They're trying to keep it open. It could be the same people that feel left out in the cold because they don't have what you have, like love, partnership, abundance. There's also with the Knight of Pentacles upright, that also gives me patience, right? And in the beginning of the reading, I mentioned something about having the patience of Job. Ace of Wands on the fence on top of attacking your root chakra. So they were trying to keep you stuck in like a very negative, dark way, like very insecure, aggressive, restless, poverty mindset, sexually loose. They wanted to keep you stuck in that, with the Ace of Wands on the fence, they wanted to keep you stuck in that blocked root chakras version of yourself. But you started doing the cleanup work, blah, blah, blah. And now this is what's coming in for you over here. And now these people, this man and this woman, are feeling left out in the cold. Let me get one more and then I'm going to close it. Where did I go? Yes, baby. Okay. The King of Cups on the fence. So yeah, there's a King of Cups on the fence that's stuck. Okay, bye.